Let's go on back here and have a little peek-a-loo at this sea of green. We got some Bermuda kind of creeping in, taking over the front portion here by the gate in front of the driveway, and the rest of it is, I'd say, a good healthy mix of weeds and clumps of fescue. But overall, for giving it just the compaction cure and some 1801 goodies, looking pretty good. Speaking of compaction cure, now it's much easier to do that right here versus the bare dirt, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It's me pushing as hard as I can. Ugh. That's it. That's all I can get it to go in. So here's the turf again. Let's pick a new spot where I'm not pushing down in the same hole. Much deeper. Now you might be asking, why not go ahead and kill off all of the weeds? And the simple answer to that is they're providing something to the soil that I can't right now, and that's root mass. The root mass from the weeds is going to hold on to the goodies that we're giving it from the compaction cure versus the areas that don't have any turf on it. It's still going to have an impact on the bare spots. It's just going to take a whole lot longer to change the spots that are bare versus areas that are covered with turf and, in my case, weeds. That root mass is driving down into the soil, helping it to break apart and stay loose, and it's also holding on to moisture much better than these areas that have nothing on it and they're like a rock. That's why they're like concrete, hence fenced in concrete pad back here. I'd say we've made some pretty good progress back here, but fall could not get here quick enough so we can really do a fall overhaul on this backyard. Now, it's still probably about a month away for me, but for you folks up north, you're already starting to plan your seedings and overseedings. So perfect time to talk about another tool in the next line that you should have in your arsenal for this time of the year. Yep, it's time we circle around and talk about chapter and verse 901 GreeneStart. Let's do it. All right, so like all the other chapter and verse videos that I've done on all the other N-Ext products, I'm gonna first go over the analysis, I'm gonna do some benefits and breakdowns, and I'm also gonna go over your typical application rates and uses for 901 GreeneStart. So let's jump in and go over the analysis. So we have a total of 9% nitrogen, which is 6% urea and 3% ammoniacal. You have 1% soluble potash, 1% sulfur, 1.5% iron, and you've got your humic and fulvic acid in the mix along with some sea kelp. 901 GreeneStart is an awesome tool to have in your lineup because it's a start to finish type of fertilizer. Because it's got the low amount of nitrogen in it, it's great for seeding and for grow-ins. Because it's packed with the micros, the humic acid, the fulvic acid, and the sea kelp, all of those are gonna aid in feeding the soil, while the macros, your NPK, is gonna help with the actual seed bed. This is gonna be a great option during the summer months because it's gonna add color and vigor while also aiding in root growth. And it's also gonna be great during the high stress parts of the season, like periods of drought stress. The way GreeneStart is formulated, it's going to really aid in rapid seed germination without risk of actually burning the seed. That's why it's great for the tail end of the season when you're looking at doing any kind of reseeding or overseeding project for any turf type. Another awesome point about GreeneStart is you can use it on your plants, shrubs, and trees. That's why we say it's a great start to finish fertilizer. You can use it for the lawn and move over into the plants, shrubs, and trees and use it there. We recommend using it on plants, shrubs, and trees as a soil drench application as opposed to a foliar application, and we'll go over the rates in a minute on that. Cool season lawns that are not irrigated, perfect option for you to help get you through any kind of drought stress that you might be facing. For you warm season grass variety folks, we recommend 901 GreeneStart if your soil fertility is poor and that's inhibiting the plant health or any uptake of nutrients. All right, so let's go over application rates, and let's start off if you're seeding or overseeding with 901 GreeneStart. You're gonna apply it at a rate of 9 to 16 ounces per 1,000 square feet, and you can broadcast spray it over the area being seeded, or you can throw out your seed and broadcast spray over the top of it. And let's go cool season grass varieties first, because let's face it, you guys don't get enough love. Cool season grasses, you're gonna do 16 to 20 ounces per 1,000 square feet, and you're gonna spray it directly over the foliage. And on the flip side of that, warm season grasses, you're gonna do 16 ounces per 1,000 square feet, again applying it directly over the foliage. Let's circle back to plants, shrubs, and trees. Again, remember this is gonna be a soil drench application, not a foliar application. You're gonna apply at a rate of 8 ounces per 1,000 square feet of bedding material. Now, remember what I mean by that is if you have collectively 1,000 square feet of bedding material that contains any kind of shrubs or plants, you're gonna mix that up and just apply it evenly throughout that bed as best as you can. The other option is using a little sprinkling can. You would mix up 2 ounces per 1 gallon of water. Spread that out as evenly as you can, and you can do that on a monthly basis. So that covers the basics on the 901 GreeneStart. I plan on doing a more in-depth video for the seeding, overseeding package, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm just anxious to sink my teeth into this. Fall seriously could not get here fast enough. So there you go, in a nutshell, 901 GreeneStart. What other questions do you have for me? Drop those in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer every single one of those comments and questions for you. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, share it out, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and click on that bell to get the notifications for every time I upload a new video. Keep on keeping on, my lawn care brothers and sisters, and I will catch you next time.